Small town girls. I really loved this. I grew up, at least part of my childhood, in a really, really tiny town where everybody knew everybody. You went to the same, you were in class with the same kids, kindergarten, like through high school. So I definitely get the sentiment that they were kind of going for of sometimes it can be difficult to leave a place like that, especially when you feel like everybody before you didn't really like escape, but like didn't move away, didn't chase different dreams. They kind of all were content with the life that they had and stayed in that kind of that community, that area. I also thought it just really highlighted when you're young and this is, you're just about to start your life as kind of like a transitional adult, or you are an adult, you're starting to make your own choices, but you're really thinking about decisions just based off of like what you want to do in the future, what is best for you. And that can be really hard. And some people know that right away. They know exactly what they want. They know exactly what their dreams are and how they're going to try and accomplish them. But that's not true of everybody. And I thought that this highlighted really well the kind of different ideas of like being so ready for the next phase of your life when you're so young and you think you know all the answers and you think you know exactly the path that you're going to end up taking. And that can be true, sure, but a lot of the times as you get older and you experience new things and you move away and your plans change, your path changes. But I thought they also did a really good job of highlighting feeling like you're not, like you're falling behind almost, because clearly her friend knew exactly what she wanted to get away, had all these great huge big ideas, and it seemed at least like the quieter of the two just didn't really know what she wanted to do and was like, that sounds good, like if nothing else, at least we could stick together and maybe I'll figure it out along the way. But I thought that it highlighted how different that kind of time of your life can be for so many different people.
Small Town Girls. Love the title. And one thing I really absolutely loved about this was the set design. I'm really curious on how you found it or if you made it up, this set, because it's so gorgeous. The colors, the cute drinks and how those were designed, and the girls, their outfits, and just the wall of this diner. It was all really cute and liked it a lot. And I love the natural way these girls, their conversation was. I felt like it was just perfect. I believed it. I felt like they weren't super close friends. Like, I think they would have talked about that stuff before had they been really close. So maybe they were some girls on the cheerleading squad who didn't really know each other very well. Anyway, it was really, really well done. And it made you think about people's wants and choices, because for me, I was like, well, maybe these girls who are waitressing in the diner wanted to stay home and have a simple life, so to speak, and not be out there in New York and the big world. So it brought up a lot of things for me, and it made me think, so I really liked that a lot. And the cinematography was gorgeous. So great job, you guys, and good luck.
Um, I was gonna say I really like Small Town Girls. I really liked one, the writing. I think these like the dialogue between these two characters told me everything like really quickly, really efficiently, um, and really interestingly. Um, establish a relationship in a world and a desire and a goal. In like 4 lines. Great writing. I think also the duo, the two actresses, they had chemistry. I believed them. Like as a duo, you know what I'm saying? I thought they worked really well together. And then the other thing I was gonna say, I really like the lighting. Um, as far as like with the specifically like the interplay between like the color schemes of like the backgrounds and then the person's face. I thought it played nicely. Um, so overall, really well done. Great job.
These girls are still optimistic. They are in their senior year of high school. They're in a small little town where they can still dream of seeing the world and getting out of there. They see what happens to people who stay there, and they know most people stay stuck. So they still have dreams of the whole world. This is a sweet film. It's kind of bittersweet, but it's sweet because it shows this two girls that still have their whole lives ahead of them, still have the ability to dream, especially when they meet this waitress that did get stuck in their town and they're afraid of becoming just like her. It shows that they still have the ability to dream and better their lives. It's kind of a film that shows the innocence of youth, and that they haven't been jaded by life yet, that they're not stuck in the past because they still can live for the future. The waitress, she mentions back in high school when she had a boyfriend, and now she's just stuck at that diner, and these girls can still look forward to their future. It kind of shows both sides of this reality that they're in. It's a bittersweet film, but sweet at the same time.
Small town girls are about dreaming big and going for it. You have these girls at a young age, they're sitting at a diner sharing a milkshake after a sports game, they're in their cheerleading outfits. The production design of this space really gives this young, I don't know, I feel like whoever designed this probably had some really great time spending some time massaging that inner love for that inner child that exists from within, because you can definitely see that in the aesthetic that surrounds these characters. It makes you almost feel like you don't want to leave this bubble of space, despite it actually being exactly what our characters want to do here. They see what their life could be like if they stay in a town like this for the next, 20, 30 plus years, and what they've realized is that this is not the life that they want for them, and they want to get out and dream big. And there's a certain aura between these two characters. There's something that could be perceived as maybe something else is happening here, but we don't just quite know that yet. What secrets lie behind these characters' eyes is there's not enough time to let us know what leaks behind them.